Hey guys, it's me, Corey. It is March 10th, Wednesday night, a little after 9:30 p.m. my time in Michigan. And I normally don't do videos this time of night, but I just had a few thoughts that have been going through my head lately that I just kind of wanted to touch base on real quick. Just kind of throw it out there, But I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's week is going well. I'm doing very well. Um, I have some really positive things that I'll talk about a little bit in the future, but things are starting to look up for me. So I'm doing really good lately. I'm in a good mood. Um, but anyway, what I wanted to talk about tonight is I was thinking about employment. As I've mentioned a little bit in some of my previous videos, I have been toying around with the idea of trying to work again. And for those of you guys who are new to the channel or don't know, um, I got fired in 2015 due to mental health issues, and I've just kind of been living off the welfare system ever since that happened. And basically, I'm getting a little bit tired of that, and I'm getting a little tired of all the idle time I have. I'd like to have something productive to do every day, and spend less time at home. But anyway, I as much as I want to do it, um, I just don't know, like, am I really ready for it? Like, I was just having a conversation with someone on Facebook, and I we started talking about like doing service work for AA and SA and that kind of thing, and I pointed out how when I lived in Washington, I used to do a lot of service work for my home group in Kent, Washington. Um, and I chaired meetings there. I chaired a meeting Monday nights in 2017 and 2018 for about a year. And at first, I thought it was okay, but towards the end, it just started to get to be a little bit more than what I could handle. It was stressing me out. I was beginning to hallucinate while I was trying to run the meeting. Um, and it just didn't really work out. So I had to pass the position to someone else in the program. But I guess what's bothering me knowing that is if I couldn't even handle, just doing service work for AA for a few hours a week, how am I going to handle an actual job? Um, So I was just kind of curious to who's working, what do you do, and what's helping you at work. Um, if you have any kind of mental disability and you're employed, let me know how you're doing that. What helps you the most? What gets you through your work day? How are you able to maintain a job for a decent period of time? I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. And I just, I'm nervous about it, but guys, I don't want to be on disability for the rest of my life. It's just kind of depressing. I mean, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of people with mental disabilities that rely on disability, but and I understand that, some of us are at different levels on the spectrum, some of us are higher functioning than others, but I don't know. If I would like to, someday graduate all graduate off all of these assistance programs and be able to support myself, but I don't know if that's possible right now, you guys. I've never really done anything. I've never really held a job so far since I've been diagnosed with schizophrenia or schizoaffective, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just kind of nervous, but I really do want to make it work, and I'm thinking about just starting off part time. I'm thinking I want to get back into food service part time. That's what I've been doing since I was 16 years old, and that's what I love to do. I know it sounds weird. A lot of people wouldn't want to work in fast food, but I actually do. I actually enjoy it. Um, I've been with like three or four different Subway restaurants now. I was with Taco Bell for 3 years. Um, Local Mexican restaurant that ended up getting shut down. I was assistant manager. It was the first time I ever had a management position. Um, just all kinds of different jobs before I became disabled, you guys. And I kind of miss those years, you know. I used to have money. Like right now, you know, when you're on disability, you know, you're always waiting for something. You're waiting for your next check, or you're waiting for your food stamps, you know. I don't want to do all that waiting shit anymore. I want to have it like right now. And when you work, you can have it right now. And the cool thing is, for those of us who get SSDI, and I want to specify that here, because if you just have SSI, it doesn't work the same way. But for those of us who have SSDI, um, we actually have an opportunity to make a lot of money, you guys, because check this out. I was trying to work when I was in Washington, and I called Social Security and I asked them. I was like, what are the laws regarding this? How much can I work and still be able to get benefits, you know? And this was back in like 2018, so it might actually be even higher now. But back then in 2018, I was told by Social Security that if we have SSDI, we can make up to $1,180 a month and still get our SSDI check. So, I mean, think about that a minute, guys. If I just go back to work in the food service part time, you know, and I say I go back to working at Subway again, just part time, you know, a few days a week to start out with and see how I do. You know, say I work at Subway and I get, you know, $700 or $800 a month working at Subway, and then in addition to that, I still get $800 from SSDI. That's $1,600 a month, you guys. That's more money than I've ever made. Um, Even when I was working before I became disabled, you know, I probably only made like 11 to 1,200 a month. Um, but like if I was making 15 or $1,600 a month, you know, I could do a lot with that. I could get a car, because you know I've been working on driving again. I'm trying to get a driver's license. That's kind of been a lengthy process, but it's going well. It's going really well right now. But anyway, there's a lot you could do. There's a lot I could do with that money. You know, I don't have any kids or anything. You know, it's just me. You know, so I don't have a lot of people to support or anything like that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know how you're doing, if you're working, if you're, you know, I was thinking if I'm you know, if I'm not capable of working like an actual job, like I would at least like to have a job, like a volunteer position, you know, say like 3 or 4 hours a day, like working at one of the food banks or something, to kind of make it help, like, you know, help me feel like I'm doing something to earn my check, or, you know, give back to the community, you know, that type of thing. Um, but yeah, give me some feedback, you guys. Let me know what you're doing if you're in the workforce. Let me know what's working for you. I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to touch base on tonight. I hope everybody's having a good week. Couple more days till Friday, and then it's the weekend, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, guys, have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.